Okay, so now we're going to have a look at the mean and median when you have large data sets. Now, large data set needs to go into a frequency table, so hopefully you'll remember these. The bits you should remember are the score. Okay, so you put your data scores out. That's why they're labelled as an X, and they're in ascending order. Frequency, then, how often that score occurs, and again, frequency is labelled F. This next column, you may see, is the fx column. So that's basically f times x, f times x. So what we're going to do is 11 times 3, so 33. 12 times 4, 48. 13 times 5, 65. 14 times 1, 14. 15 times 1, 15. That's the worst, 15. And 16 times 1, 16. So basically the fx column is your ability to be able to add them up quickly. So if I add up all my frequencies, I get 15. So 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Now, if I was working at the mean, I need this column for the mean, because what I would actually do, what this table shows me is 11 occurs 3 times. Then 12 occurs 4 times. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then 13 occurs 5 times, and so forth. So you get the idea. So if I was to calculate the mean, I would have to add all of these scores up. Now, the quickest way is to go, well, that's a group of 3. So 3 11s, 33. That's a group of 4. So 4 12s, 48. 13, and then I add up all of these. So if I add up 33, 48, 65, 14, 16, and 15, I get 191. Now, the last bit, so let's just get rid of that. So that's super helpful, hence the reason we have that fx column. The last one is the cumulative frequency column, and we really need this particularly for the median. So cumulative frequency means exactly that. It is the accumulation of frequency. So it just means that you add it on each time. So in the beginning, the frequency is just 3. Okay, it stays 3. But our next frequency is 4. So it'll be 3 plus 4. So 7. Then it's going to be 7 plus 5. So that is 12. Then it's going to be 12 plus 1, 13. 13 plus 1, 14. And 14 plus 1, 15. As you can see, we end up with the same one. And that's how we can tell that we've actually done it correctly. So that's really important. We need to make sure that our cumulative frequency at the end matches the frequency total that we matched over here. Okay, so once we've done that, we can actually then find the frequency, the mean from this frequency table. So the formula is just slightly different to what we did before. So we still have x bar for mean, so the mean is equal to, and this time it's not just the sum of x, it's the sum of fx. So just like I showed you, it's actually this one that we're going for, over the sum of our frequency column. Because this tells us exactly how many data scores there are. So the sum of fx is 191. We've got that right there. And that's the beauty of filling out the table. The sum of the frequency column is down here, 15. When we go 191 divided by 15, we get 12.7333, and it continues on. So we're going to say 12.73. Just two decimal places. Make sure for my C1 that I'm communicating that. So that's a really quick and simple way. So when you have a large data set, by actually putting that data into a frequency table, it makes the calculations way easier. Okay, so this was mean. If I need to find the median, okay, so median position is still going to be the same. Same formula. whoops, I position. So n plus 1 over 2. So I'm still trying to find the center. So I know what the n is, or the f for frequency, is 15, that cumulative frequency. So this could also be cumulative f plus 1. So that's 15 plus 1 over 2, 16 over 2, which is 8. So that means it is the 8th data set. 8th data, sorry. Now, basically, how do I know? I go over here to my cumulative frequency column. Now I can see that the first 3 scores are 11, then the next scores until the 7th, and including the 7th, is 12. Between the 7th and the 12th score, so the 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, are all 13. 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th. So my median falls here. Okay, so that means my median is 13. Okay, it falls right in here. It's one of these 5 13s. It's actually the first one, because the 7th data score is 12. Okay, so hopefully you have a good understanding. So one, of your setting out, because it's really important that you're getting your K1 for your rules here, that you're getting your K2 for subbing in correctly, and that you're getting K3 for showing that you can actually calculate. So this one would also be to K2. You know, we want our M3, if that's applicable at the time, actually saying what it is. The same here, we could have said, therefore our mean is 12.73. You know, we've got our little communication sides on here, all our equals in a line, that kind of thing. Our table, so this is where we'd look at like C3 and C4, our translation, our logical use, our C2 presentation. Okay, is it organized? Is it presented well? Can I actually follow it all? So this criteria is really important, that you're actually hitting all of these things. Okay, so neatness and being able to follow your working is important. Maths is a language, okay, and we want to make sure that that language is accessible to everyone. Okay, so ensure that you are familiar with how to do your mean and median calculations when it comes to a large data set, and using the frequency table to do so.